In 1841, a crew from the Army Corps of Engineers, led by Sergeant Edward Beale, was tasked with cutting a passage through the Fremont Pass. Prior to starting work, the team was staging the dig in the San Fernando Mission, where the Tatavum Indians warned them that the hills were sacred and protected. Not paying much heed to fables of superstition, the crew began their work the next day. 3 days in, the blasting uncovered the entrance to a cave. The cave was not very big, maybe 40 feet wide at its widest, and 50 feet deep. Inspecting the cave revealed no signs of an entry point, and the walls were marked with tribal paintings. At the end of the day, most of the work crew returned to the mission for the night, leaving just 3 men to watch over the equipment. As night fell, a storm rolled in, the worst the valley had seen in many years. The 3 men remaining decided to use the cave as a shelter from the storm. Later that night, as 2 of the men slept, something attacked the watchman. The other 2, alerted by the scream, got up to investigate and found the mauled corpse of their co-worker, torn and bitten, lying dead against the wall of the cave. But there was no sign of what had attacked them. Fearing their own lives but unable to leave, the 2 remaining men took out their weapons and took up positions on either side of the cave, scanning the hills for whatever had attacked. Suddenly, the man on the left screamed as he was attacked from the side, but by something that was in the cave with them. The other man turned and saw a large dark mass near the wall, quickly approaching. Quickly he fired 3 times into the dark shape before being knocked down and losing consciousness. Morning sun filtered into the cave. The storm had passed, and slowly the final man wakes. Searching the ground, he finds his weapon broken on the ground. No sign of what had attacked, just the bodies of the others on the floor. As he began to leave the cave, he saw on the ground a trail of blood, leading away from the entrance towards the back of the cave. Cautiously, he picked up the discarded weapon of the other soldier and followed the trail of blood. At the back wall, the trail seems to end. Then he noticed the blood running up the wall. Following the trail with his eyes, he sees painted on the ceiling of the cave a giant white rat with 3 red bullet holes.